taking their first flag, and they're applying pressure on that middle. That will actually, if they can cap middle, that'll give them possession of all 3 flags, but there is a beacon up somewhere over here in the middle.
Yeah, some good infantry battles going on here. APC trying to back up his VX9 boys, but unable to take out, looks like Mike Volta right now.
Wow, that APC goes down again for VX9. That guy, I swear, he's getting tore up at that first flag.
Yeah, he's going to need about 16 more boxes from his commander next round.
Yeah, it's looking like it. And Lightning coming up clutch at the first flag there. Oh, but he gets rocked by the commander. God, I hate Artie.
Yeah, Artie is just obliterating everyone right now. Both commanders seem to be doing a pretty decent job of taking down some vehicles and getting the infantry when they need to so far.
Yeah, I see VX9's infantry rolling up to support that middle. But they're getting popped in that radius. Like I was saying, I see some grenades, a little bit of rockets shooting in the radius there. Third ID, yeah, they have possession of their first flag. They're bringing up their APC and their Walker with a little bit of infantry toward the middle. That looks like the only thing they've got. I don't see anything at VX9's first flag. And despite no success there, VX9's Walker guy actually drives up to the first flag, gets out of it, and he's just sitting there.
Nice move from Ranger 967 with the Artie, taking out all the infantry and radius at church right before it went gray. Nice move there.
Yeah. And there goes down VX9's APC again, right as third ID comes rolling in the radius like they own the place. It looks like they do. Walker's rolling around the corner there, and the tables turn. So far, ticket count is 45 to 49. Sorry for not doing that more often. Looks like we got an absolute brawl right here. This isn't going to be the 70-0 rounds that I thought it was going to be. Both teams going back and forth with that middle flag.
No, both teams are actually doing a great job of taking down the vehicles. It's kind of hard to tell if the vehicles are really weak or if the infantry is just really strong, except for the APC on VX9. He was standing by 3 boxes when he went down last time, so maybe he needs to pick a different spot to pixel from.
Oh, and looks like the armor's coming up clutch for third ID right there, suppressing that big infantry push, and they've got it. APC for VX9 is rolling in, but that Walker's going to have him beat. That Walker, and I'm not joking, has 3 boxes around him for third ID. You can't lay down enough punishment to take him down fast enough for that.
I'd have to agree. As long as he sticks around there, he's going to be perfectly fine, and he's actually in a really good spot to help his infantry push from that south side as well.
Yeah, his infantry's pushing him, is protecting him too, so they're not getting under him. He's going to have to rotate pretty soon. Now he's got a 4th box down there, and it looks like the APC for VX9 goes down again.
Yeah, nice move on the commander. Yeah, he did it just at the right time, right before their infantry is going to make a push, and it looks like they're slowly moving up together as a group, which is definitely the right thing to do with a couple medics.
Current ticket count is 29 to 44 with third ID in the lead and the bleed. Plus, they have their Walker with 4 boxes around him, which I've never seen, and an APC just sitting right in the middle. So it doesn't look like, minus any flanks, which there might be one happening here pretty soon, that this bleed's going to stop anytime soon. Looks like third ID may walk out with this first round with a decent little ticket count. And
Mike Volta is now pushing into radius. Everyone else is hanging back to pick up the spare infantry, but they did send one in there to see what he can do.
Yeah,
and he just got taken out.
Squad leader for VX9 trying to flank on the backside of Church, but he's too far back for to do any good. So both the armor and 1 infantry move back there to deal with that squad leader right as VX9 starts to try to roll up. VX9's Walker's coming up now. Their APC's holding back, and looks like they're going to push in together for one big fat last push.
Yeah, this is really pretty much the last chance they have with them being in the bleed as it is. APC trying to get some work done on the north side, but is unable to get it working. They really need to coordinate a push right here with some infantry. We have VX9's Walker heading on the north side. Looks like he's going to flank around. Not sure if he's going to hit Church or if he's going to hit Western at this point. Looks like he's headed to Western.
And he is the squad leader also, so they could spawn in off of him. Alright, I see all kinds of VX9 infantry on the backside of that church, but they're not going to be able to push into that radius with that APC staring at it, and that Walker sitting there. I'm counting 5 or 6 infantry. They're rolling right under the Walker. putting out some motion mines, and the third ID, Walker falls over and blows up.
Yeah, that was definitely fun to watch. It looks like VX9 is kind of spread out right now. It kind of looks like
but they are on the radius,
sure
and the third ID, APC, even though he could clear it, oh, and there he goes. He's trying to clear it out, but he's just not killing anything. But the infantry comes rolling in to handle the business.
Yeah, definitely good battle there at Church. They almost got the flag grade, and actually it is grade now. Some good infantry wars going on here at Church.
Yep,
Makeshift with a nice flag grenade on Darkseid.
I just see pop, 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 pop right there in that radius. If it's not a rocket, a mortar, or a grenade, I mean, it is inhospitable in that flag radius. You just cannot retake it once you lose it.
And right when the Walker, or right when the APC started to do some damage, the commander took him out, and the round is over.
Yep, third ID taking that one, which surprised me, I'll be honest. 28-0 after a very different and unusual first start that actually worked out for him. I've never seen anybody forego the middle to go after the last flag, and they managed to do it.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen that either, but it definitely worked out for him. It'll be interesting to see if they try that this time around as well. And while we're waiting for them to switch sides, I do have some more shoutouts I can take care of here. I have one from Kiddo at Who. It says he wants to give a shout out to the EGLN crew for doing a great job covering the matches in 2142, and he wants to send his love to HK Dusted. Nice love in there. I've got a shout out from Lagun. He says, shout out to Strider, stop getting drunk. He's just jealous because I get the free beer. And that's it for the shoutouts. Maybe we can go to some music, Shaka, while we're waiting for them to switch sides and go live.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, for round 2 after I think it was a 27-0 first round with third ID. Surprised me off a really weird strat for going the middle and taking that one. So I want to see what VX9 has in store for him this side. Hopefully their APC will be able to stay a little bit more in the game this time. He was getting tore up pretty bad, and this map is really all about the APC. Even though he's not normally the guy right there in the radius, he's the guy who stops the pushes on the middle. So hopefully they'll play that one a little bit more conservative. He'll switch it up a little bit and give VX9 a good fighting chance this round.
I'd have to agree there. Before we get going real quick, I got a few more shoutouts. Another one from Who at Cherokee. Cherokee from Who, excuse me, saying, way to go third ID. I guess all those times getting owned by us is paying off. I've got a shout out from Protege at Who saying, shout out to my boys Jackson and Mike and the crew at third ID from Who. And another one from Moringa saying, one down, one to go third ID. And I've also got one from Orca over at Team Hot, and he says, I love kittens.
Yes, he does.
So we're just waiting for the live on restart here, and what do you think VX9 needs to do differently here, Garrett, in order to come out on top?
They have got to do something with that APC. There's no doubt. I thought the infantry fights that last round were pretty evenly matched. I think third ID may have edged them just a little bit, but what really killed VX9 that last round was the APC, and they've got to be more effective with it. It can't be going down that much. He needs to sit back, play a little conservative, maybe lob some stuff over. He needs to rotate more. The commander was absolutely tearing him up last round because he was just sitting in the same spot over and over. In this game, the arty's not really for the infantry like BF2. It's really for the armor. You've got to rotate your vehicle a lot.
I definitely have to agree with you there. Every time he sat still for just a few seconds, the commander over at third ID was able to just take him out pretty easily. Although there were a few times where the infantry picked up the slack there. I'm really happy to see quite a few infantry going engineer and not worrying about their score and whatnot. It's really good to see them taking the vehicles down like that. But he really should be able to stay up more. I'm not sure if he's not using his shields or not moving around enough. Maybe try a different